you shouldn't purchase Sea of Thieves. Now don't get me wrong, I've played Sea of Thieves months ago, I played it again during the first closed demo. The game is a lot of fun. There's a feeling of getting on your ship and sailing wherever the hell you want to go. To share a quick story, in one of my solo playthroughs, I caught sight of a sail belonging to a 4-player ship. I chased it down until it anchored, and then another ship showed up and we had a quick 3-way fight until someone snuck onto my ship while I was trying to fix it and he killed me. Now none of this was scripted or pre-planned, and battles like this happen all the time when you play this game. Now I will admit that the game is lacking on sheer content. I realize that many people wanted the game to be like a Destiny-like game, that with the progression system and leveling and skills and whatnot, but the truth is Rare has said multiple times that that was not this game's plan, and it was never the plan. It's a sandbox game. The game gives you the bare bones reason to get in your ship and get out there, and the adventure is what you make of it. But my biggest problem with this game is the 60 USD asking price. The game, in my opinion, just isn't worth $60. Yes, it looks pretty, yeah, there's a load of fun to have with it, and some will argue that having fun is what determines the value, but people expect a certain amount of content in a $60 title, and this game just does not have that, which is why I say you shouldn't purchase this game. Even if you're a big fan, there's no real reason to buy this game outright. So what do we do instead? Game Pass. I'm sure many of you have heard by now, but for the few that haven't, Microsoft announced a few weeks ago that every first-party game released by them will be on Game Pass on their very first day of release, meaning Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, State of Decay, Ori 2, Halo, Forza, Gears, any other exclusive coming out will be available the day they come out. No longer do you need to purchase a $60 title to play. Now, when they first announced Game Pass, honestly, I was happy they were making the service for the choice it provided, but I didn't care for it much because I already owned the majority of the games on there that I was interested in. I thought, you know what, this is a great service for those who are new to the console and want a library to play from, but it just wasn't for me and many others in my situation. And now this news about the first-party games changed all of that. I had zero hesitation in getting Game Pass this month, especially considering 2 games that I was very interested in were added. Now I see Game Pass as something almost essential to any Xbox owner who's interested, even slightly interested, in Microsoft's first-party lineup. And this is the answer to the Sea of Thieves price tag. In fact, I believe this is the answer Microsoft wants you to take for this price tag. You get just 1 month of Game Pass, 30 days. Or if you haven't used it, you use your 2-week trial. March 20th is coming up, which is the release date of this game. You use your 2-week trial and then you just play the game then. And note, for those of you playing on PC, this works for you as well. Sea of Thieves is a play anywhere title, meaning you buy it once and you can play it on either Xbox or PC. Now you just saved yourself $50 and you got to play and experience the game for the entire month. Now let's say you really enjoyed the game, you see yourself playing it for many months later, then you can either purchase the game when it goes on sale, or one of the coolest parts of Game Pass is that of any first-party title that launches on Game Pass, 31 days after that launch, you can buy that game for 10% off to own permanently. 90 days after launch, it's 20% off. So going back to Sea of Thieves, you enjoy the game, you played it for the month, you want to buy it, you get that game 10% off right there. And then when you eventually do tire of Sea of Thieves, you can play any of the other 100 plus, possibly 200 plus games on Game Pass at that point. So thanks for watching, guys, and let me know in the comments if you are or aren't going to be purchasing Sea of Thieves.